What's up, everybody? Welcome back. ManBearCow here, teaching you how to get your 9th Druid Rune. Today, we are going to learn how to acquire the Rune of the Stars, which will teach you Starfall. This is perhaps my favorite rune of all, at least so far. And it's not so much the rune or the spell that are my favorite, it's the journey. We are about to take a mystical journey where we will eat a magic mushroom and talk to a frog. Now, World of Warcraft is one of my favorite games of all time. And one of my favorite TV shows of all time is South Park. The journey to acquire this idol is not a reference to South Park, but it does remind me of one of my favorite episodes. Just keep watching if you want to find out what I mean. So, in order to acquire this idol, we are going to have to head into Alliance territory. If you're playing on a PvP server, I highly recommend waiting until level 20 to acquire this idol, because you are really going to want to have cat form along with prowl so you can stealth and remain undetected while heading into enemy territory. Even if you're not on a PvP server, it will still help you to have stealth, because some of the monsters in the area are going to be a little bit higher level than you. Now this rune is going to take us to the Wetlands in the Eastern Kingdoms. So how do we get to the Wetlands? Well, if you watched my video for how to acquire Lacerate and have already been to Silverpine Forest at the Sepulchre, then this journey will be a little bit easier for you. If you haven't seen my Lacerate video, I highly recommend that you go back and watch it now. In that video, I teach you how to go from the crossroads in the Barrens, make the trek to Orgrimmar, where you will catch a Zeppelin to the Undercity. When you reach the Undercity, you will need to walk to Silverpine Forest and stop at a town called the Sepulchre to pick up a flight path. The flight path is not necessary to acquire the idol, but it will make it easier for you to return here at a later time. So those of you who watched my Lacerate video, or who have already been to the Sepulchre, once you arrive at Undercity, you can head inside and jump on the flight path. Now, is it me, or does a flight out of Undercity give anybody else Beetlejuice vibes? Once we reach the Sepulchre, we're going to head back out to the main road and continue south, eventually curving to the east as we head into Hillsbrad Foothills. Now, Hillsbrad Foothills is a highly contested zone. You are very likely to run into some Alliance players here, and if you're on a PvP server, some of them may not be very friendly. They may not allow you to just stroll on by so you can collect your idol. So use your cat form with stealth as necessary. Now, I made the journey at around 3 AM server time, and fortunately, the few Alliance that I did pass were friendly. One of them even showed me their dance moves. About halfway through the zone, you'll find a trail that heads north towards a town called Tarren Mill. I recommend making a quick stop at Tarren Mill and picking up another flight path, before heading back to the main road and continuing the journey east into Arathi Highlands. The road will curve to the southeast, and about halfway through the zone, you will come to a fork in the road with a sign pointing towards the wetlands. Follow the road south until you come to a bridge. Now, in order to cross the bridge, you will have to speak to the Catatafish.
You chose your path wisely. I am the Catatafish.
Catatafish of the Stomach's Cove.
If you answer this riddle, the esophagus will let you pass.
Catatafish's riddle will soon be told.
So, if we answer the riddle, the esophagus will let us pass. Oh, wait a second, there's no esophagus. And there is no Catatafish either. It's just a bridge, you just cross it, but watch out for those pesky Alliance. So, you'll cross a small bridge, and then you'll come to an even bigger bridge. And this bridge will take you into the wetlands. Cross the bridge, and continue following the road south. You will come to a fork in the road that points to Dun Modur. Do not take the road to Dun Modur. Continue following the road south. The hills on your right side will come to an end, and you will come to another bit of a fork in the road. At this point, you will want to leave the road and continue heading west, curving to the north, along the edge of the mountain range. As you follow the edge of the hills, you will come across an opening to your right, which leads you into a little cove-like area. Here, you will talk to the Sparrow Prince, who will give you a helmet torch to guide the way.
I am the Sparrow Prince. Long has my spirit been trapped within this place. Before you lies the maze of the small intestine. One path leads to the stomach, the other to certain doom. Take with you this helmet and torch. Let them be your guide. Take the magic helmet torch to help you light the way.
Oh shoot, wrong again. There is no helmet torch, and there is no sparrow prince. But you will find a dwarf named Grugimdern, who says, "Why hello there. It's not often I get a visitor nowadays. I sense that you are someone keen to understand nature's mysteries, am I right? If so, you may wish to speak with a certain friend of mine. He may be a giant toad, but I assure you the conversation will be quite enlightening. If you wish to meet him, you must first be in the proper state of mind. I've been growing a little something that should help with that. What do you say, Druid? Interested in an audience with an amphibian? I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty awesome." So Grugimdern says, "Splendid," as he hands you a small bundle of fungi. He says, "These marshshrooms, as I call them, will reveal my friend to you. He can usually be found not far from here. Best of luck on your path. I hope the toad's wisdom will be of great use to you. Fortunately, the frog friend can be found not too far from here, a little bit to the west, in a circular pond with a little grass platform sticking out in the middle. Eat the marshroom, and then approach the platform in the middle, where you will speak to the frog king, the frog friend. This is also where I get quite upset, because apparently the software I was using to record my gameplay footage glitched out, and I did not get the footage talking to the frog like I thought I did. So you will have to use your imagination until you can find him for yourself. But he will be right here in the middle of this pond on that little platform of grass.
You must find your way out of this place or you will surely die.
The frog will stick out his tongue and give you the Idol of the Stars. There is no trick to activating this idol. You just right-click and abracadabra. You have Starsurge. Now, Starsurge is pretty cool, but it's not free. It requires quite a bit of mana in order to cast. Unlike Wrath. Yeah, seriously, I don't get tired of this. So you've completed the mystical journey, and Lemmiwinks would be proud. So we've collected 9 out of 12 Druid Runes. Where do we go from here? Well, my friends, stick around, because things are about to get tough. If you thought trekking all the way out to the wetlands to find a frog in a pond was tough, just wait until you find out what Blizzard has in store for us while collecting the final 3 ruins. But that topic will be continued in the next video. This is ManBearCow signing out, saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.